My name is Dr. Brent Potter. I'm a psychotherapist and a psychoanalyst. I've been working with adults and kids for roughly 30 years. I really enjoy working with Mindful because it seems like everyone's very, very interested in the quality of patient care. And that's something that is not necessarily the case with many other places with whom I work. But Mindful really stands out in that regard. It was a bit serendipitous. I mean, I was working for a community mental health agency in Spokane, Washington at the time, and it was during COVID that I really connected with Mindful Therapy Group. I don't recall exactly how that click went through, but it did go through. And it's just been such a good partnership because I was thinking about what's going on with COVID. Oh, this is really different. I'm used to seeing patients in my office. I'm used to also working for organizations, balancing those two. But this was a very different situation in which I found myself. And I thought maybe I could be of maximum service just by going into private practice. And sure enough, so I got a call from my Mindful Therapy Group. At first, I was a bit skeptical, but I listened and I thought, okay, these are different times, and I'm willing to give something a shot that I haven't really tried before. And let's see what happens. And sure enough, I worked with a number of people who have absolutely benefited from that. And I benefit, admittedly, from this platform because I love spending time with my wife and kids. And I'm able to, after every 53-minute session or something to that effect, step out and, hey, how's everyone doing? I write my note or maybe give my daughter a glass of water, some juice or something. And it's really a very, very, very convenient and successful platform where on the one hand, you really can serve people, and on the other hand, you can have all of the conveniences of, being at home and working, which is invaluable. Yes, I did take the leap of faith for sure, and I knew this might be like not okay, but I also want to be open-minded and have a bit entrepreneurial. Let's see what's going to happen. I was not let down one moment. The administrative support is immediate and available from front desk, instant chat to, the various account managers I've had have always been available and willing to call, email. The amount of support that's available is absolutely amazing. And it might take a minute. And account managers will easily say, it might take a minute for us to fill out all of these times that you have. But sure enough, it happens. And then the money comes in. And then the schedule's full and the schedule's stabilized. And sometimes it gets destabilized, right? Like sometimes, okay, I'm done, I'm graduating, or I, completed treatment, this and that. And so people leave and people come, people go. Totally fine. That's what they should be doing. They should be graduating, right? Successful. And then, sure enough, those gaps get filled. And most of the time, I suspect that people actually know a bit the way I practice. And so I feel like they know who to recommend to me, who may be a good fit. Because on the other hand, I would say I'm not a perfect fit for everyone. I don't think any therapist is. So I want to know who I may be working with and to be partnered, those people to create the best fit possible. And that's happened like the vast, vast, vast majority of the time. Here's what Mindful provides, which is perhaps a organization may not otherwise be able to provide that. What is your vision of your practice? Who would you like to see? What would you like to do in the future? What people do you want to work with? I'm also a supervisor. I see supervisees. Some of them love working with kids full time. That's great. To envision that practice for yourself and go make money and have a great career. Or in my case, since I became a psychoanalyst, I'm a little bit more interested in adult populations. I still see kids, but that kind of work. And I can design it that way. Who do I want to see and when? And I can design my own calendar. And those are some major advantages. You can have what you want, let's say. There's like perhaps I want this particular dinner item. There's what you want, and you can have that. And then there's getting exactly what you want. That's different. And that's something that MTG really does well, is to pair us with those people to maximize the possibility of their growth, of my satisfaction as a psychoanalyst and therapist in working with people. It's like a win-win scenario, really. Otherwise, without that level of support, then I would be out there probably meeting with physicians over coffee, hoping they might refer one or two people to me, or being with a community mental health agency to see if maybe they would refer. But this way, the pipeline is provided, and that is the biggest benefit, in my opinion. And we're able to provide, effective work. The vast majority of patients I work with really love this platform. It's way better than getting in the car, packing up the car, finding the parking space, paying for the parking space, running up to the office, waiting, for an hour for the therapist to come, and then meeting with it, and then reversing all of that and then driving back home. This is so much more convenient for people. That area really inspires me. I just love working with the younger generations and people who are, I don't know, maybe they're young or maybe they're returning to the workforce. Maybe it's a change in career. I love working with all of them because it's so exciting to see this huge amount of people that we're sending into the workforce who are going to support more people in the future. And it's like the world kind of needs them right now. There is, from what I hear, not my opinion, kind of a rush on the mental health services in Washington state. Well, it's wonderful to be supplying the very people that provide relief and care for those who really need it. And it's a program I love, and it's always my pleasure to work with them because I'm just so excited about these people going, and being of service because they're so needed right now. And it's really just my pleasure to support them in any way I can.